These are covered by the sewer department, and the highway employees are covered through the highway.
But you don't have that road in here like that.
Because the sewer department doesn't have to be a fund, it's on its own. And I would assume that it's in one of the road funds that there is some type of line item with respect to the health insurance cost. But we're not there yet.
One more.
And
There is no contract per se for the employees. I don't believe that they're a union. I think that this is decided upon by the board members, what they want to do with our money.
well, in negotiations with the employees, that we okay. Can we get a motion to accept the town fund report?
You have a question?
Oh, sir.
Yeah, Warren Cole, Lakewood Drive. Now, listening to all this about the park and about the mosquitoes and the police and all this other stuff, whose responsibility is as a supervisor to double check and make sure that the job is done properly before you say, okay, we're good? I mean, who is the supervisor? Who inspects a job after the job is done? Whose job is that, to do that? Or you just say, okay, go do it. And then they don't do a good job and then everybody complains about it. I'm just wondering who inspects a job after it's done.
Well, I received in 12 years very few complaints with respect to the two individuals that do the mosquito program.
Well, what about the park? I've heard complaints about the park.
I go to the park all the time and talk to the people that use it, and I have not heard one complaint. Anyway, that's not an issue here. We're discussing the town fund.
Well, I'm part of Stookey Township.
No, I understand that, but again, this is an annual meeting. The only thing we're discussing is the town fund. And if you want to bring these issues up, then you come to a regular meeting. You're more than welcome to.
All right.
Okay. Anything else?
First Monday of the month, 6 o'clock.
do a regular one then.
Do we have
It's supposed to be a citizens meeting.
I'll come to a regular one.
It's not going to be a citizens meeting as long as we have this forum right here.
It says the elected president at an annual town meeting have the power to, and it lists 53 powers that they have. Mr. Bone is saying we don't have those powers.
There was nothing submitted by March 1st. Read the statute, Mr. Stone. Thank you.
Okay, we talked to the man today.
Good.
He said you didn't post the agenda.
I don't do that.
You don't
Lester
post the
Green
agenda?
does.
Who?
Les Green posts the annual meeting agenda. That's his responsibility.
Then why wasn't it posted?
It was posted, the notice. There was nothing on the agenda.
There was no agenda posted saying nothing on the agenda. There was no agenda
Did
posted.
you read it?
Yes.
I'm not
I have a
gonna argue
picture. I have a
this.
picture
This
with
isn't
me.
part of the,
Wait a minute, you can't dismiss me like that. I'm a citizen that pays your tax, pays your salary. I have a picture of what was on that window. There's nothing on there about a agenda for this meeting.
I just said if you need it, to talk to Mr. Green. Just
I'm talking to you.
I don't know why he did what he did. There was nothing submitted to him to put on the agenda.
You guys approved the agenda the March meeting. The agenda was approved, right?
Just to discuss these things, and they don't have to be put on the agenda. These are financial reports that all they have to be is submitted to the people. We, in the past, customary practice, we discuss it and approve it, even though we don't have to. That's just what we've done.
You do.
So you don't have paper on money?
Can we get a,
Brad Story, Smalling Court. I just don't know what IMCTR or IMCRT fund is.
That's
I just-
insurance.
Okay, I just didn't know what the acronyms were.
do we have a motion to approve the report?
So moved. Who said that?
Herman.
Herman?
Second?
I'll second it. Mike Boyne, 7506 Melville.
All in favor of approving the supervisor's annual report on the town fund? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Okay. On the pension fund. Just as long as we started, I forgot what we need to read. Nothing.
This is, anybody have any
Yeah,
questions?
question, yeah, there we go. Questions on the pension fund. Page 3, I believe.
Again, I'd like to ask this, my William Stone, Lakewood Drive, I asked this question about 4 years ago. Apparently, we have a balance of $35,000, and on that, we get $35 interest. I don't understand that. That's less than 1/10 of 1%. I'd like to know why we don't get more interest.
That's the market rate, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Maybe over in the Soviet Union. Mr. Bowman, I'm asking you a question.
That's what the CD pays.
It pays less than
I
1%.
can't tell you exactly why it's $35. I just know that that's what the accountant put on there. I'll be more than happy to look for you.
Thank you, I
The
appreciate that.
CD rates are low. They've been
They're
less
not that
than.
low. I have CDs, they're not that low.
Ma'am?
Why do we have them in CD?
Because that's, we
Because
have to
you can get
keep,
it
we have to
anywhere
keep the
else.
instruments. Anytime we have reserves, the statute requires us to keep them in simple investments. And a CD is
CD is
considered a simple
simple?
investment. So you don't lose your money.
Because you're not making any interest is what I am asking.
I understand.
And if you don't make any interest, you don't keep it in that same pot. I mean, as a
The
homemaker,
statute prevents us from doing any type of, what I would say, investing to try to increase your rate of return.
oh, well, $35 would make my week.
But a bank,
I mean, my year would go.
a bank gets more interest than
I
the
know
FDIC.
it doesn't.
Ma'am?
Because I have
First point
CDs.
again, maybe there should be a motion that we go ahead and look at market rates. Because right now, Goldman Sachs is offering 2% on a 1-year CD and 1.5% on a just flat savings account that it's totally liquid, you can withdraw at any time. So if that's out there right now, we should go for it.
FDIC protected.
Absolutely,
Yep.
absolutely.
Well, the other thing that I see here is that it looks to me as though we started the year with 34,000. We got $35 in interest. We had income of property taxes, 18 grand, and we dispersed 8,000 out of it. So I think we can assume that the balance goes up and down during the year. So without knowing the average balance for the year, I don't think we can say a whole lot, but it does seem as though that kind of money we should be getting more than
If you take the
35,000.
beginning and the end, and it fluctuates, you still have an average in between where you withdraw. That's how the bank will figure the interest too, by the way.
Dan?
Just to reiterate what that young lady said, I checked banks, because I've been thinking about moving my accounts, and almost every bank offers at least 1% of just plain pass-through savings. 1%. I know Goldman Sachs is 1.5%, but any of the local banks in St. Louis will offer that. And that kind of interest, even as little as it is a lot more than $35 for $40,000. And if you want a CD, you can get 2.5% on some CDs.
Okay.
Lynn, she's back from Lakewood. How many people get a pension out of this? How many employees? Is that
The question is, how many people draw a pension out of this fund? Do you happen to know?
All the employees, and the only elected officials are myself and Sal.
Well, this would only be, drawing out would only be retired folks, right?
What was the
The
question?
question
Who's
was-
actually receiving money?
Yes.
Oh, I would assume just retirement.
Yeah,
Like
we don't-
Dan,
Me and probably the one Davis boy.
what's that?
Me and probably one Davis boy, I know he was just signing up.
Yeah. So, 2 people maybe. Do we have a,
This is not for the retirees that are now drawing a pension. This is for contributions for retirees that are on the working system of Stookey Township right now, what I understand. Is that right?
Yeah, it's the contributions.
Right, okay, because the retired people, their contributions are already vested, so that they're drawing off of that right now, so they have a vested retirement. That's due to arrest of the Employee Retirement Income Security Act of 1974.
Okay. So we have a motion to approve the IMRF pension fund report. You so move? Moved by Mrs. Sheehan,
Second.
by Mr. All in favor of accepting the supervisor's report on the IMRF pension fund? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. On to the general assistance fund, page, whatever it is. We have comments on the general assistance fund. Mr. Weaver, how did I guess?
I would appreciate a little candor.
I'm as candid as I can be, man.
This Allied Benefits System, MHCI program, what is that?
That is an insurance program